Does your wetsuit look like this right now? Well, then I'm going to teach you how to fix that. First, you're going to need some nylon thread and a needle. I also got some rubber cement that's made just for neoprene. I'm going to trim off the ends of a thread, and my sewing kit came with this little tool that helps you thread the needle. This is especially helpful with this nylon, which is a pretty thick thread. Once you get that through, you're going to pull it so that it's an even length. And I'm just going to take some scissors and trim the ends so it's a little nice and clean. Okay, so hold the needle in one hand and also the ends of the thread. Now here's the technique. You're going to go over 1, 2, 3 times, okay? And with that, you're going to transfer that to the hand that's holding the needle and then pull the needle through, and that'll create a nice knot at the end. And there's our knot at the end. Okay, let's start. We're going to stick this through a little bit above the hole from the inside, and then we're going to come across, directly across, go in, and then come back out on that side. Now pull that through, and we're going to continue this. This is called a ladder stitch. Now we're going to come directly across, okay, poke it in, bring it out the same side, pull it through, and come back to the other side, and we're just going to continue this all the way until the hole is completely fixed. And now you can see why it's called a ladder stitch. Okay, here we are at the end. Okay, this is our last stitch coming through. And now we're going to tie it off. The way we do that, we're going to locate the last cross stitch and then stick the needle right through that last cross stitch. Okay, needle goes through, creates a new loop. Now we take that needle and we're going to go right through that new loop we just created. And this is going to be a knot that secures the whole stitch. All right, once you get that through, you're going to pull it tight. And if you want even more security, we can do another one. So we're just going to repeat the process, but go through another stitch, another cross stitch, boom, right there, through the cross stitch, create a loop, take that needle and bring it back around, and we're going to go through that loop one more time. This will be 2 knots, so we can really ensure that this is going to stay nice and tight. Okay, now that we've got that nice and tight, we're going to trim the edge. And let's test it. We're just going to pull it on each side. It's nice and strong. You do see some gaps right there, and that's why we have the rubber cement. So what we're going to do is then take our rubber cement and then fill it in. And you're just going to go over, the one I got says to go over 2 times. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to seal it off, let it sit, let it dry, and then now you have a repaired wetsuit that's ready to get in the water.